performance of That's How It Happened. Eve Smythe from Ashland, hello. Awesome. Linda, hello. Heather, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Third time ever. Yes, exactly. We have created a new format, and I am excited that you are here for it. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to expect, and then we're going to do it. And then afterwards, you can tell us whether you were expecting the right thing or not. Here's the deal. That's How It Happened is improvised love stories told inspired by real moments. So tonight you are going to see improvisers, as you might be accustomed to seeing in BATS shows, and you are also going to see real couples. There we have two guest couples who have agreed to come join us and share some moments from their stories. So there's a couple of things that I want to make sure you know. The first one is we are not going to be reenacting their stories. We are going to be improvising a fictional tale informed by their stories. So we will be playing somebody different, not the character, not the people that you'll meet, but other characters, fictional characters, who may experience some of the similar moments or plot points, etc., that you'll hear from our real guest couples who have graciously and generously shared their time and their stories with us tonight. So that's how that goes. I think that's all I have to tell you. Yeah, cool. All right. We are all saying hello. This is so fantastic. There are about 50 of us in the theater tonight, which is very exciting. There's about 40 audience members. So you are, or rather 40 screens are signed in. My guess is there may be more than one person on any given screen. So we are in good company here tonight, and I'm really thrilled to have you here. 30 of the screens are family. I love it. We got strong family support going on. So here's what I would love is let's go ahead and bring first, before you meet our improvisers who will be playing the stories tonight, I would love for you to meet the couples who are going to be sharing their stories with us tonight. So Conrad and Tasha, come on. Yusuf and Fatima, come on stage. Go ahead and turn your screens on or your cameras on. Yes. Awesome! Yusuf and Fatima, Conrad and Tasha, hooray! Yes, audience, give them big love for sharing their story. Hooray! Lots of claps for you. Hooray! Thank you. Conrad, Tasha, Yusuf, Fatima, how are you doing? How you feeling tonight?
Doing well.
Good.
Good. We're doing well. I happen to know Yusuf and Fatima have just put the children to sleep. Like the kids have gotten safely stowed in bed, and we'll see how that goes. Right? Yeah. We might see a little third character joining us on screen tonight. We'll see. Awesome. So yeah, we'll come on stage and ask you questions from time to time, and then you can sit back and relax and enjoy the show and the in-between times. And in order to play your stories, let's meet the improvisers. We have an amazing cast of improvisers. So improvisers, come on stage. Yeah, there they are. Fantastic. We have joining us tonight Karen Brailsford, Rafe Chase, Basil Al-Nafori, Lisa Wang, Derek Yee, and on keys, improvising music, Joshua Raoul Brody. And we will be creating your story tonight. Well, we'll be creating a story tonight. So I'm very, 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 very excited to do so. All right. I think without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Does that seem good? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Important question. How many of tonight's cast are Canadian? Excellent question, Craig. One very important cast member is Canadian, and enthusiastically so. So I'm glad that you asked. Thank you. All right. Great. Awesome. All right. I think we're good to go. So here's what I'm going to do. Yusuf and Fatima, I'm going to start with you. I'm going to throw the first question over to you. So improvisers, I will invite you to turn your cameras off so you can just listen to this answer. Conrad and Tasha, you can turn your cameras off so you can just listen to this answer. Yusuf and Fatima, here's my question to get us going. Who was your partner before they met you? Sort of like at the moment in time before you became a thing together, what was going on? So I would love for each of you to describe the other. This could be sort of like qualitatively, how would you describe them? This could be like what was going on in their lives. But that's the question. How would you describe your partner
Um,
pre you?
yes, pre me.
Yeah.
Yusuf's probably on a journey, literally and figuratively. Um, he had been moving around, figuring out different career paths, different things like that. Um, I always joke that I met him unemployed, just kind of wandering around. But
Oh, neat.
yeah, and just kind of probably right in the right path to connect at that moment.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
And what are some adjectives you might use to describe him? Like how like what yeah, if you were to do a little character profile of
A
Yusuf.
pre Yusuf or a pre me Yusuf or
Pre you Yusuf, yeah.
huh. It's a while ago. I'd say just open
Been great.
and exploring
Awesome.
and driven. Yeah.
Open, exploring, and driven. Sort
Hmm.
of like motivated to see what comes
Yeah.
next. Awesome. Yusuf, same question. How would you describe Fatima at the time in the pre-you moments?
I would describe Fatima in the pre-me moments as pretty relaxed, having paved her own way in life, um, off the beaten path for sure,
Ah,
but at the same time in a very confident, relaxed, set her own schedule, set her own lifestyle way.
awesome.
Definitely like more free, I would say free spirited, adventurous, uh, open-minded as well.
Great.
Um, yeah,
And now we have kids, guys. So,
so everything has changed.
So now we're in slightly different a
Yeah,
different place in life than we
right.
were in those
Flip the
pre
script. Yeah.
each other moments. Awesome. Okay, great. Lovely. Thank you so much. That'll give us a great seed to get started with. Audience, here's what I would love to from you is what are a couple of names? So we're not going to be playing Yusuf and Fatima. We're going to be playing fictional characters. So what are some names of the characters about which this show will be? You got Clara. Oh my goodness. Great. Oh wow, these are so good. These are so good. Um, yeah, keep them coming. Thurston, my goodness. All right, great. Cool. Awesome. Oh man, these are wonderful. I see a name Alania. We'll do Alania and Hunter. Alania and Hunter will be our main characters tonight. Sweet. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Yusuf and Fatima. You can relax, turn your cameras off, and away we go. We will start our story with Alania and Hunter.
Hey, buddy, Hunter, you were right about coming out here to camp. This site has so many stars. Some serious. Hey, Hunter,
Yeah,
this is
yes.
this is
It's amazing, Debbie. Yeah, I'm glad you're digging it as much as I am.
yeah. No, when you were like, let's go, like, do a serious, like, soul searching camping trip. Well,
Right.
we'll smoke, we'll
Yeah.
have visions.
I'm at this transitional point in my life, Debbie, and
Yeah,
I'm just trying to experience things, I'm on a journey.
love it. I mean, it gets me away from my dumb job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How would you describe your job?
My job is dog walking, and
Well,
it's
I don't know if that's dumb. You're outside. You're dealing with animals.
No, it's great. It's great. I
Oh,
love
look
it.
at shooting. Whoa, that's a shooting star.
Whoa.
Wow, that was a big one, huh?
Yeah, you were right about the meteor shower too.
Whoa! Did you guys see that shooting star?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This is the best. This is the best. What an awesome campsite, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I knew this place, and I knew it was going to be fun. So I'm glad we all got to go together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, man. Me too. What do you got to be back in town for, Hunter?
What or when?
What? What do you have to be back in town for?
I got a job interview. It's a transitional period in my life, so you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You're like rocking and
Oh
rolling.
my God! All right, I'm making a wish on that one.
Do it.
You know what sucks about? You know what's? Oh, sorry. He's doing a thing. Yeah. No. I get it.
All right, done. What were you gonna say?
Here's what sucks about shooting stars. As soon as one person sees them and is like, "Oh, there it is," anybody else looks, they've already missed it. You gotta be looking in the right place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's gonna keep mad.
that's true. Just
What's this next job interview for?
so publishing house. So I'll be working, hopefully with authors, helping them get their books out there. Helping them with the editing and then the promotion. That's something I've thought about doing. So,
Dude,
yeah.
He'd be good at it, wouldn't he, Marnie?
he'd be good at it.
He'd be so good at it.
Yeah, I mean, like you always make me feel like I'm like you help me get stuff done. So yeah.
Well, good, Marnie. Speaking of stuff done, I'm going to put another log on the fire over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah.
What did you wish for?
Are you allowed to tell? Is it like a birthday, or can you say?
I think you can say, can't you? I don't know.
I think you can say.
I think you can say. I think you write your own rules.
Write your own rules, right?
You know? You're...
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's when I wished I'd fall in love.
Oh, that's sweet.
Melania, you called me to your office. I know you're the head of the architecture firm and all of that. I just wanted to do our 360, our review for my job. So,
Ollie, don't look so nervous.
I know we've known each other since college, and you kind of sped through, all the architecture, everything. But doing the evaluation always kind of gets me nervous, even if it's somebody I trust and know, like you, Alania.
Well, Ollie, you've been doing such a great job since I've hired you over the last year, and you've been great. You've really helped me out, and your evaluation, 5 stars all the way.
Ooh, I can relax now. Thank you, Alania. That's really great.
No problem. Actually, I'm glad that you came in, because there's also something else that I wanted to talk to you about.
What is that?
Well, so I've been heading this company for the last 5 years, and you've been here for the last year, and I kind of feel like things are a little stale, and I was hoping that maybe you can help me brainstorm. I feel like I feel like this company and me, we're kind of going in a really traditional trajectory. I'd like to do something a little bit more off the beaten path.
Wow. We could start doing, buildings that we don't do as usual. We do a lot of industrial stuff. Maybe we can do some buildings in, I have an idea. Homes for the homeless. Like mini homes that we can kind of install other places. I know we've always really wanted to kind of help and serve the community.
I love that. Ollie, that's a great idea. You're right. Just pretty much doing office buildings or storefronts. It doesn't give me that drive that it used to, but what you just suggested, that sounds like something that we could really get into and really feel good about. Yeah, I really like that.
Oh, thanks, Alania. By the way, I love how what you've done with the office, decoration is really amazing. And the windows, the bay windows are incredible. You can see like the whole city, all of San Francisco.
Yeah, it really helps me feel more grounded. Every time I look out there and just look at the sky, just really reminds me that, we're all just a little tiny part of this universe. And so whenever I get stressed out, I just look outside and helps me remember that.
That's great.
Are you okay with that?
Oh, Lania, I just want to let you know your 4 o'clock is here.
Oh, thanks. Oh, right on time. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Tim. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll see you this weekend for dinner. Me and the missus will love to have you.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Actually, Tim, what does my schedule look like for tomorrow night? Did I double book?
You actually did double book, but it's only about an overlap of about a half an hour. You're meeting with the Ringstorfs.
Oh, right. Oh, I can't skip that. Ollie, do you mind if I come a little bit later? Half an hour later?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Just call me whenever. All right, I'm gonna head out now.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Thanks, Ollie.
I'll go get the conference room set up for you, Al.
Great. Thanks, Tim.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. We've met our two love interests. We've met Hunter, we've met Alania. Conrad and Tasha, would you join me on screen, on stage, on our virtual stage? Awesome. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So we've met our characters. They may or may not resemble you two at all. They may or may not actually resemble Yusuf or Fatima at all. But here's the question, is what was it that brought the two of you together?
Well, actually, it was
what brought you together?
the place we met.
Mm.
Yeah, we met when we got to college, actually, and happened to be just I was getting back to the dorm from class, and our dorm had a atrium area where you could see up to the next levels above it, and so my buddy in the next level up was like, "Hey, come up here, we're doing a study group thing," and I walked upstairs and I saw Tasha. I had never seen Tasha before, but I always wanted to see Tasha again after that.
I love that.
And this dorm was a 21 and over dorm, or 20 and over dorm. At the time, it was actually 19, but I was visiting friends in that dorm, and I'd kind of become like their mascot. I was just there so often, people just kind of assumed I lived there. And that's where I met Conrad. I was just hanging out with some friends and saw him walk up, and it was pretty much just like, I like that guy.
Love at first sight type of thing.
I think my internet is freezing a little bit. Am I freezing a little bit? Will see me?
A little bit.
Okay, great. I hope that I make it. So we'll see how the internet holds together. Great. I think I got what year was the show. Hope that everyone heard all of it. I heard most of it. Can you hear me?
You're in and out.
We're going to start the show.
Okay.
So, Alani, I love what you've done with these dorm rooms. It's exactly what the college asked for. Your work is exquisite as always.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that. I was wanting to draw inspiration for this dorm, and you see the atrium over there and how it's really high up and it allows a lot of light to come in.
Yes, I've noticed that. It's wonderful.
Yeah. So I think the light and the brightness, and then also just the high ceilings, the way that this dorm is, if you look at the arches too, I really like the architecture and the way that the design of the dorm building. And I was hoping that we could maybe take some elements of that into our new project, for the homeless. If we built little mini homes, we could still bring in lots of light and also give them high ceilings, because then that'll give a sense of space.
Your ideas are magnificent. I mean, just brilliant. You're an absolute genius at what you do, Alania.
Thanks, Jordan. Jordan, I was hoping that you might like to partner with me, so that way, we need some funding for.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Findelforth. Do you mind? I'm an architecture student, and you're my favorite architect. Do you mind getting if I get an autograph?
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was for Miss Findelforth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You're great. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're great.
Oh. Well,
I misheard.
That's totally okay. I mean, you can sign it too. I don't mind.
I'll sign it as well.
Excuse me. I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. I'm looking for the faculty area where the faculty is.
Of course. If you'll need to turn around, you'll go down about 3 buildings down and make a quick right, and you'll see it. There's a small plaza there. You'll see the cafeteria across on the plaza. The faculty area will be right across from that.
Pardon?
You'll go down a few buildings.
Well, that's okay. No, that's all right. I think I'll just look around the dorm here for a minute.
No problem.
You're not students.
No, not at all. I run facilities here at the college.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why you know so much. And your friend here is?
Oh, this is Alania. This is an architect, the most brilliant architect that I've ever known.
How do you do?
Hi.
I'm Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter Williams is my name.
Hi, Hunter. I'm Alania. Alania Fitzwinkle.
How do you do?
I'm good. Are you said you're not a student here? Or
No, I recently got a job at a publishing house, and one of our clients, one of the authors, is a teacher here, and I was supposed to meet him to oversee a photo session for the photo on the dust jacket of his book.
Oh, you must be talking about Mr. Franklin, yes.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, Mr. Franklin.
Dev Franklin, yes. Well, I'd be happy to let him know that you're here.
Why don't you go do that for me if you don't mind? I'd really appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Alania, we'll speak later.
Sure, Jordan. Yeah, yes. I'll be in touch. I'll have Tim contact you.
Terrific. All right, I'll let Dev know.
May I call you Alania?
Yes, of course. And Hunter.
I have this sudden urge to build a building.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't have that urge.
Well, I suddenly feel the need of an architect.
Well, you've got the right urge then.
Well, I'm not sure when this building would be built. I'm sort of on a journey right now. But I would think that if I had your card or your number, then when I wanted to talk about that possible building, I would be able to get in touch with you.
Of course. Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
I think I do.
I'm so glad. Do you like Italian food?
I love Italian food. It's my favorite cuisine.
Mine too.
There's actually a wonderful Italian restaurant that's just down the street. Around college campus, there's always lots of restaurants, and I used to go to this one all the time. It's called Il Amore.
Il Amore. I like the name already. I would love to do that.
Okay, great. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving, and it's just down the street. So
just give me just 5 minutes maybe to run over and just do a quick look and make sure that photo session is working? And
Yeah. Why don't I'll wait right here for you.
all right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I won't.
Sir, madam, I'm terribly sorry. The restaurant is closing now. You've been here for quite a while, and I wonder if there's anything else I can get for you before we all say goodnight for the evening.
Well, would you like anything else?
Uh,
I hope you don't mind. I have brought you some complimentary dessert. You know, when you are the last couple in the restaurant, sometimes we have extras. So here we are, tiramisu, one for each of you.
Well, thank you. Would you like a cappuccino before we go, Alanya?
Would that be okay if we got a cappuccino?
Of course it would. We want to close, but also we want people to enjoy themselves.
Maria, ma dopo se rinora se l'amore, se
One moment.
You're right, this restaurant is wonderful.
It's great. It's just so cute. It has so much ambiance, and I feel like I could talk to you forever.
Wow, I feel the same way. So, before the waitress came up, you were telling me about after that your first bike got stolen when you were only 7. You were.
I cried for 3 days straight, I think. I mean, I was so attached to that bicycle. It had a little basket, and it was pink, and it had the little tassels on each handlebar.
Oh yeah.
The little thing that you ring the bell so that people could know that I was coming. I would ring that bell. and then the kickstand. I was crushed, stolen. They didn't make bikes like that anymore. So when we went to get a replacement bike, they were all different, and they weren't quite as cute as the one that I had lost.
Oh yeah, that was an Arrow brand, right? Bicycle.
Yeah.
Arrow brand, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a sad story.
Well.
Here you are, your cappuccinos, both of you.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Welcome. Are you celebrating anything in particular?
Yeah, I'd say we're, if you don't mind me saying this, Alanya, I think we're celebrating meeting.
Yes. I think that's cause for celebration.
Yeah.
Well, I think so too. After all, there is one thing that makes the life worth living, and it is finding the delight in the people around us, huh? I hope you have a wonderful evening. Let us know when you are ready to pay, and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's to meeting a new friend.
Yes. Here's to wishes on stars coming true.
All right. I would love to move to the next question. Yeah, lovely. Yusuf and Fatima, will you join me on screen? Hooray. Okay, rock on. So here's the question for you to fuel the next bit of our story, and that is, how or when did you know you were in love? Like, or how did you know that it was like, oh my God, I think this is a real thing? That's the question. Like, I think this is going to be a real thing. What was that moment or time or instance, or maybe there wasn't one moment, but there was sort of a feeling that set in? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
I'll give you the short version because we only have a few minutes, but I would say it was a second time I met him, and we had lunch I lived in The Hague at the time, so like at a Thai place nearby, and I was like, I think this person has potential, and I told my mom. And so, when you're telling your mom, I mean, I tell my mom about a lot of things, but like, I like kind of knew, and probably a second time, but something could be potentially happening.
Might be a real deal.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I was pondering the question. So I guess I think I always knew. And it was everything was just sort of like affirmation of that rather than like it wasn't, how do I put it? Yeah, it's just sort of like I feel like I always knew, but like, you know, everything else was just like, is this real? Is it not? But like knowing it was real and just needing like that confirmation, that's sort of what it was the entire time.
Wow.
So yeah, everything felt just more affirmative over time.
Love it. So you didn't discover, it wasn't like, oh my God, I think this is real. It was like, no, this has felt real from the beginning and nothing has proven me wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Great. And Fatima, you felt
Yeah,
similarly?
it just felt, well, yeah. And my sister actually said like a week before, she said that she had been praying for me and she actually dreamt that I was gonna meet my husband the next week. And I was like, what? That makes no sense, but I did. So, but I didn't marry him because she had the dream that I had to marry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just kind of fell in place.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Perfect. Off we go. We'll see what happens next.
Yeah. Well, Alania, sweetheart, I'm so glad you called. Sorry, your father's yelling at me. Yes, it's your daughter on the phone. Oh, and did I tell you your sister's here? She wants to talk to you. She's been saying all these things that I don't know. She's been praying for you. How you doing?
Melania, tell her I love her. Tell her I love her.
Your father says he loves you. All right, sweetie. I just told her.
Thanks,
So, Mom.
Sorry, you called. What is it? What is it, sweetheart?
Well, Mom, I met this guy, we went to, we basically had 2 meals together, and I don't know, he's pretty great. I think there's some real potential here. I just wanted to tell you that.
Sweetheart, this is wonderful news. Oh, your sister. What is it you want to talk? Your sister wants to take the phone from me.
Is it Farah?
What's that?
Is it Farah? What did she say?
Yeah. Farah, what do you want to say to your sister? What is it?
Is that her? Is she on the phone?
Yeah, she's on the phone. Did you want to you keep yapping at me? I'm talking to your sister.
Tell her I had a dream about her.
She said she had a dream about you.
Yeah. And wait, listen to this. And she met somebody.
Well, your sister Farah wants to know if you met somebody.
No. In my dream, she met somebody. In my dream, she met somebody.
In your dream, she met somebody? Alania, in your sister's dream, she dreamt.
You're talking to me. Tell the phone. Tell the phone. You're talking to me. Yeah, talking to the phone.
She saw you meet someone in her dream. In her dream.
He was super attractive. He was in my dream, he was very attractive.
He was very attractive. Is this guy that you met, sweetheart, very attractive?
He is very attractive.
Farah, your dreams are truth again.
How many times did I tell you? I tell you, I have dreams. They mean something.
Hey, I was flying. I was flying last night in my dream.
Okay, honey, nobody cares about your dreams.
Farah, tell her, honey, sweetheart, Farah, tell her that he was her husband, that they got married in your dream.
What's happening, Ma? What's happening? Ma?
Oh, it sounds like your brother also had a dream and that you got
No. Yeah, she had the dream that he was her husband. Farah had the dream.
I had the dream.
Oh,
they got married in the dream. They got married in the dream.
This family is nuts. But what they're telling me is that you're going to marry this guy.
What?
You're going to marry him.
She dreamed. She dreamt that we got married. Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said you guys got married in her dream. And you know when your sister has dreams.
Oh, I remember that time when she dreamt about the turtle, when she dreamt that her turtle got lost and then the turtle actually got lost. But I thought it was a fulfilling prophecy.
No, she has the vision. She really does. Okay, I'm gonna start planning now. My pink roses are in bloom. We could get a pink roses for your wedding.
Don't get carried away. I just think there's potential. I don't want you to get disappointed if it doesn't work out. You know, I'm just saying he's very nice. He's very attractive, and
I am so excited for you, sweetheart. And you know what? I don't want to hold you up any longer. I want you to go on another date with this man.
okay, wow.
Oh, Alania, it's so great seeing you and meeting Hunter. Like, thanks for, coming over. Me and Jessica are excited to have you and Hunter coming into our house.
Yeah, Ali. Yeah, thanks for having us over.
Of course.
This is really our third date.
Wow, I feel special to be there on your third date.
Thank you.
Jessica, honey, Hunter and Alania are here.
Oh my gosh, I'll be right there.
Okay, she's just making some hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, sorry, I was just making some hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. Hunter, this is my wife, Jessica.
How do you do, Jessica? Nice to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you, Hunter. Alania, hello. So nice to have you here. It's so nice.
Thanks for having us over. The place looks great.
Oh, thank you. Well, that means a lot coming from you. I mean, I know that, but thank you. Anyway, thank you.
Oh, are you saying she's a better architect than me? Because that's right.
I'm just.
That is right. She is a better architect than me. She's always been a better architect than me.
I mean, she's one of the greatest architects around. Am I right? Oh,
absolutely. I mean, she has her own firm that I work in. That's how great she is.
Hunter, I paid them to say all these things. Don't take them seriously.
Oh no, she's great. I've known Alania for since college. Basically, it's been 15 years, and she's the best friend I've ever had. No offense, Jessica. Sorry.
Well, it's a lot. That's great. I don't know what to say.
Can I get you anything? Do you want something to drink?
Yes, please.
Hunter, yes. Wine, beer. I could make you a cocktail.
Yes. I'll have wine, please.
Wine. Okay, great. All right, great. I've got a nice bottle.
Kitchen. I'll come with you into the kitchen, Jessica. I'll help you.
Okay.
Oh, Hunter, tell me about yourself. What do you do? What do you like to do for fun?
I'm in love with Alania.
That's your third date?
Yeah. It happened for me right off the bat.
Wow, that's incredible. I
don't know. I guess I had to say it out loud.
Does she know?
He's cute.
He's cute, isn't he?
Super cute. He just seems. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I do too. He's he's still kind of trying to find his way. He's he got this publishing job, and yeah.
You should tell her. I mean, it might be, a lot of people say you're coming strong, but if you sense that she has kind of similar feelings, you just tell her.
You two are very sweet together. I mean, there's just a thing. You know how I get those sorts of, how I'm perceptive like that. I'm just perceptive like that. I'm telling you, the two of you are very sweet together.
Thanks, Jessica. You know what the funniest thing is? My sister had a dream that I met my husband and got married. Like just a week ago, she had a dream. And then you're saying that you're really perceptive. I don't know. These are kind of some weird signs that are just all coalescing at the same time.
Well, listen, I usually don't believe in that stuff, right? I'm not a big believer in the woo-woo whatever, right? It's like I'm sort of nuts and bolts. That's why I married an architect. However, I will say sometimes the universe is pointing. It's like a little neon sign turns on in the universe and points you in a direction. And, it would be foolish not to follow it.
And I never had Thai food before, so I was sitting there in the restaurant that second date, well, I don't know what to eat. I know it's it's always a conundrum. Me and Jessica, we went to the Ferry Building, and she wanted to have sushi. I've never had sushi in my life, but I wanted to propose to her then, and I was so nervous. And the sushi was like raw fish, and the whole combination didn't really work out so well.
I'm so glad you said that, because I feel like I feel like he could be the one, but I'm afraid to think that. But there are all these signs that just seem to reaffirm what I'm feeling.
I guess I'm afraid to say something because, I mean, what if it's too soon, or she doesn't feel anything like that at all? Although I get this vibe off her that she's enjoying me at least somewhere near as much as I'm enjoying her company.
Well, I mean, I work with her. Like the day after she met you, I tell you, man, like she couldn't concentrate at work at all. She was really, in seventh heaven. So
Melania,
Because
you are a practical woman. So if you are having these feelings, you can trust them. That's what I'm going to say. If you're having these feelings, you can trust them. You don't go running off on any whim, falling for people. I mean, look at you.
and then she took off. She took off after the second date. She took off 3 days because she was like, I was like, I can't work. So I feel like she's as much into it as you are. So you just tell her, man.
It's so strange because normally I can just put my head to the ground and just work and focus. But lately I've just been so distracted. It's like I had to actually take off work. Can you believe I never take off work? Even when I'm sick.
You never take off. I mean, you're a very, you're very self-directed. You've built your whole thing here, but I know you're very driven. I know you're very motivated.
I've never felt this way before.
She's never taken a vacation ever before that. In the 5 years she's worked at the company, or she headed the company.
so she's not going to mind you telling me all this stuff.
Well, if it's gonna push you to kind of get close together, then anything for that.
Wow.
I'm gonna check on the drinks. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Check on him and see how he's doing.
Okay, good.
Just wanted to get some. Make sure to get the drinks.
Well, I just gave the wine to Alania. She's heading out into the living room with Hunter. They are adorable.
He loves her.
My God, she's crazy for him.
I told him that she took 3 days off from work after the second day.
You did not. You told him that?
I mean, he was like chickening out about telling her.
Oh, I'm telling her what?
Is that wine for me?
Here's your wine.
Thank you.
I hope it was okay that I left you in here alone with Ollie.
It turned out great. He's a font of information, as they say.
He's great. I mean, we go back a long way, and he is my best friend.
And so he knows you really well.
I'd say, yeah, apart from my family, he knows me better than anybody.
I'm in love with you.
I mean, I told him you have to tell her. That's the important thing. You just have to tell her that you love her.
I think you're right. I mean, 3 dates is quick, but I think you're right.
Just thought you should know. It only seems fair.
I love you too. I know it's only been 3 dates and it feels so rushed, but at the same time, it doesn't. It feels like something that I've always known.
I told her sometimes the universe just points you in a direction and you've got to follow it. And I tell you, I think she's got something real here. I mean, who am I to say? But I think she's got something real.
I 100% agree.
How about a toast?
Shit! The chicken is in the oven. It's the smoking. Ah, fuck!
Shit!
Shit!
Oh God! Oh Jesus! Oh God!
Here's to love.
Here's to love.
That's good wine.
Gee, Hunter, I can't believe you're getting married. This wedding is off the hook. I mean, look at all these decorations. Don't you think? I mean, Jessica, what do you think? Jessica, I mean, as the other best person in the wedding party, don't you think this is kind of off the hook?
What's going on?
Well, Jessica and I were just talking about your wedding. It's happening today. I mean,
It is. Marnie's going to be here too soon. Marnie's going to be here, and she's...
Oh, great. That's
Wow.
fantastic. Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, my buddy's getting married.
Getting married.
Oh,
Wow.
all right. You're sweating like a pig. Okay, get over here and I'll just
Thank you very much. That's good to hear.
Hello.
Sweating like a pig.
fix you up there.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Marnie.
Oh,
Marnie. Hey, Marnie. Get me up.
Here. Oh my God. Oh, am I happy for you? I'm so happy for you.
So happy for me too.
So happy for you.
Right.
Well, I'm still sort of in a state of shock. Everything's moved so fast. You know, it was just, what was it, 10 months ago, and now we're getting married.
You
Get married.
you wished for this. Do you remember that? We were camping. You remember that? We were camping by the lake by Fallen Leaf, and you looked up and you saw the thing, and I said, "Oh, this is such a bitch because you never know where to look." And you wished to fall in love. You remember that?
I do. I remember that really well.
Looks like it came true. It wasn't bad that you told us. See, you write your own rules.
Yeah, right. I should continue getting dressed and put my cufflinks on here.
Yeah.
So,
You- hey,
Alania, I've looked at the schedule. It seems like everything is in order. Catering has arrived and they've begun setting up. The musicians are here setting up as well.
And the flowers.
Flowers have been here.
All right, great.
The centerpieces have all been set up on the tables. It's beautiful, I will add.
Thanks, Tim. And you've thought of everything. I can't thank you enough. Oh, I'm so nervous.
It's my honor here. So, tissue for you.
Hunter, you hyperventilating back there? Okay, I can't even hear you. You're like breathless.
I know. What? Yeah, all right. I just got a little scared there. I couldn't find my cufflink. It was under the couch, and I got scared. I thought I needed my cufflink.
Scared of the cufflink? Or are you scared of something else?
Has my mom arrived yet? Tim, my family, have they gotten here yet?
Yes, they have arrived. I've already put them in the gazebo out back. They're enjoying their sip of champagne right now and the small plate of cookies that you left out for them.
Great.
You're fine.
Can you massage? Can you give me a massage, please?
Sure. Here you go. How's that? Is that okay?
That's feeling good. Yeah.
Hey, Alani, I have your mother. She wanted to come by and say hi to you.
I'm gonna get us some shots of tequila.
Good call.
Down.
Great call.
You know, I hope my mom isn't making too much of a ruckus. She was so emotional, you know. And so,
She has roses. She's had like bundles of roses that she's kind of like she wants to kind of bring in. I think she wants you to carry one of them down the aisle.
okay, yeah.
Is my darling ready to see her mother, or is she still frightened?
Ma.
Yeah, there she is. Oh, there we go. I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna let you two have a little moment.
Thanks. Ma, I can take one of those. Here. Oh, you dropped it.
Oh, got it? Oh, my. Oh, you've got it. Yeah.
If there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything is okay with the rest of your family, Alania.
Thanks, Tim. Thank you so much.
Whew, I'm a little tipsy. I had some of that champagne in the gazebo.
Did you like the cookies that I set up for you?
Oh, they're beautiful. Your wedding is perfect. It's perfect.
Ma, it's finally happening. Everything that, you know, everything that Farah had dreamt has come true, and
Yeah.
here we are.
And Farah was right. And oh, you look beautiful. Let me just adjust your hair a little bit. There it is. Oh, yeah. It's gorgeous. Are you nervous, sweetheart? You look a little nervous.
Well, you know what? I'm not, because I know that this is the right thing. I know this was meant to be. If anything, I can't wait for it to happen. It couldn't happen soon enough.
Let's do this then, huh? Let's get you married.
All right, let's get our last question in here to see what happens next. Conrad and Tasha, would you join us on screen? All right, rock on. Thank you. So here's the question for you is what is a difference between the two of you? I hope my connection is better this time. We'll hope. What's the difference between the two? How are you different? How are you and your partner different from one another?
I'm very artsy, whereas he's a lot more practical, such as like writing, and I'm more of like hand art. I'm also more on time.
I'm vaguely aware of the concept.
Of time.
It's an abstract concept.
Great, great, cool.
I would also say, even though I'm more like artsy, I'm a little more grounded in thought, while he's kind of more up in the clouds.
She can put together a budget. I can spend one.
Great. So there's sort of like sort of more linear thinker, Tasha, and Conrad. You're a little bit more of a divergent thinker, a free thinker.
I'm a free spirit.
Would that be right? Yeah. Does that seem right?
Yep.
Yeah, I would hate to be the chain that holds you down, but
Oh, ball and chain.
All right, great, perfect, great. Anything else to add, Conrad? Is there anything else that strikes you?
Well, I'm the chef in the relationship. I spend a lot of time. That's where my art comes in. I do a lot of the cooking and building of things around the house, and
I can usually step in and finish it.
I do the cooking. She comes in and gives the taste test and goes, "Needs salt."
Awesome.
I'm like, I missed that. Yes, thank you.
Great. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Great. I think we got something to go on. Perfect. Thank you. Excellent. Let's see what happens next.
Woo.
Right. No, the sales are doing really well. It's going great. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry. Jane, I'm going to have to go because I just realized I was supposed to be meeting my wife to look at a new house. We're thinking about buying a house, and I'm an hour. It's an hour ago I should have been there. Oh my God. I really screwed up. All right. Excuse me. I've got to go, Jane. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry, Lonnie. I don't know if we can wait too much longer. Being a real estate agent.
Oh man, so are we going to lose the bid?
I think so. I mean, this house is hot.
Promised he was going to be here.
Hello.
Somebody at the door. Do you want me to go get it? I'm going to go get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Come on in, Mr. Williams.
Is that my husband?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Honey, what happened? Where were you?
I just spaced out on it. I was dealing with Jane Collier. She's got a new book out, and I was talking to her about the cover,
Yeah, but I reminded you specifically this morning, and I even texted you.
I know.
I'm gonna leave you two for a minute. I'm gonna check in on something. I'll be right back.
Well, this is the third time this month that this has happened, Hunter.
I just have a vague concept of time. Time doesn't. Sometimes my brain doesn't compute time in the way it's does for other people.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we probably had lost the bid on the house because it was supposed to have been submitted at noon, and now we're 3 hours behind. I don't think we're going to get it, and I think we've lost it. So back to square one. Hunter, now we're going to have to stay in the house, and we know we can't afford the payments, and the budget, I mean, our monthly payments are way too high. I mean, how are we going to afford continuing to live in the house that we're in now and do the things that we talked that we want to do? We're going to have to put everything else on hold, like starting a family, and my project at work, the homeless shelters, I mean, the mini homes. I mean, I'm going to have to revamp the entire budget with that too.
Just talked to the owners. They have accepted another bid. I'm sorry, this house is now off the market. Mr. and Mrs. Williams, I don't think this relationship is working out. I think this is like we've seen a lot of houses, and we keep missing out on a lot of them. I work on commission, so the longer this kind of.
You're not even going to be our agent anymore?
No, I'm sorry. I can try to recommend somebody else for you if you want. Anyways, best of luck, Mrs. and Mr. Hunter. I will see you later.
Thank you. I can't believe this. I can't. I'm so tired of this. I mean, we've been married for 7 years now, and we said from the get-go that we were gonna downsize, and we had this whole budget that we were gonna do in order to fulfill our dreams. And each year you said, this is gonna be the year, this is gonna be the year. And we've done this how many times now? You keep promising, and I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should go ahead and take that trip for work and give us time to I don't know, think or cool off or something. I mean, I wasn't going to take it because it fell on our anniversary, but maybe some distance would be more important.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
It means I'll have to leave tomorrow morning. So I won't be here on Tuesday for the anniversary.
At least you remembered our anniversary.
That one hurt. Well, I've got to get back to work, I guess.
Yeah, you can't be late for that, huh?
So, Lania and Hunter, you've been separated for 2 years now, and you've been seeing me as a marriage counselor. And I think, honestly, that the two of you need to make a choice. Hunter, you travel quite a bit. You're not around, and Alania, you haven't let go of any of the grudges that you've consistently had against him for that. So there's divorce papers in front of you, and I think today's the day you need to make this decision.
Lonnie, I don't know if you noticed, but I got here first.
I did notice. I am not sure how to take that you came first when we're discussing possible divorce.
Hunter, we've actually been through that a couple times. It's not a competition in a marriage, remember? I honestly, as your counselor, marriage counselor to both of you, I think maybe you should take the pen and.
I'm not taking that pen. I'm not taking that pen.
No, I'm not taking the pen.
Neither of you will sign divorce papers.
No, I'm not going to. My brain just told me no. So I'm going to listen to my brain. Oh, my heart's there too. I don't know what's wrong with me, or I don't know if I was self-sabotaging or what. But this has just spiraled out of control in a way I didn't anticipate when we first started having problems. Melania.
I don't know how we got here either.
It happened so fast. It seemed like suddenly suddenly we're separated. Now we have a. Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to give you time. I'm going to leave this pen on the coffee table next to the divorce papers. I'll be back in a little bit.
I mean, Hunter, when you were gone for the whole last year, I thought for sure you'd given
What
up.
did you say? I missed that. What I what?
I said for the whole of last year, the entire year, you were off traveling. And
I was trying to give you space. You know, I think there's a part of me thought I'm not good enough for you, I guess, or that you weren't happy enough. I don't know.
I guess I thought when you were gone for the whole year, that you didn't want to work on us. And
Oh no, I was. We had some major miscommunications. Oh, here's that pin. To hell with that pin.
you know what?
What? Oh yeah.
The divorce documents. I don't want to get divorced. I don't want to be separated from you, Hunter. I missed you.
Missed you too.
These last 2 years have been hell for me without you.
I don't know how this all came down like this, but let's fix it.
You know what?
Hey, what?
You know what, Hunter?
What?
I don't care if you're on time or if you're not on time. I mean, you can come late, I can show up someplace first. I don't care anymore. I just want you. As long as you show up.
I'm gonna get a wristwatch, even though it's retro. And I'm gonna look at it and be on time, and I never stopped loving you. I don't know, sometimes I don't know how I feel about me, but I always knew how I felt about you.
Ring, ring, Alania's phone. Ring, ring, Alania's phone.
I think that's your phone.
Just a minute. Hello?
Hi, it's me, Farah.
Farah.
Listen, I don't mean to bug you, and I know that you're not always into this, but I just had a dream. I had this crazy dream, and you and Hunter got back together. And I just have to tell you because it just feels like the sort of thing that I needed to tell you. And I know that you're gonna do whatever you need to do, and I love you and I support you.
Farah.
What?
I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Farah, tell her that they had renewed their vows. Did you tell her them that?
No, I didn't know. I told him. Anyway, honey, I love you. I just had to tell you. Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
What was that about?
That was my sister, you know. You know how she's clairvoyant.
Yeah, she has those dreams.
She dreamt that we got back together.
Wow.
Can she?
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Do you like Italian food?
It's my favorite cuisine.
You're my favorite person.
Where am I alone?
Let's go get something to eat. What do you say?
I said yes.
And scene. Yay. Everybody come on back. Actually, first, Conrad and Tasha and Yusuf and Fatima, would you come back? We're going to end with one final question. Thank you so much. That's our story that your combined love inspired. But here's our final question before we truly end the show. And this is this. If you have learned something from being with your partner, right? If it was some couple that was just getting together or whatever, and you were charged with giving them some advice informed by the relationship you've had with your partner, what would that advice be?
Go for it.
Well, at least for myself, I would say to take chances. Don't stick in like your comfort zone. Be willing to, go the distance and be there for your partner.
That was very deep.
Thank you.
Mine was happy wife, happy life.
Wow.
It's simple,
Why?
but it gets the job done.
Wisdom all around. I love it. Yusuf and Fatima, same question.
I think just having a foundational, deep friendship is critical because there are going to be days when you're really tired and someone's like not going to brush their teeth, not him, the kids. And there's just like 100 things going on, and life can get kind of crazy sometimes. And so it's always good to just have like that bond and that just that friendship that you can kind of laugh about something or whatever. And yeah, if you don't have that, definitely don't see that counselor, but maybe see another counselor.
The counselor that was really encouraging them to get divorced. Yeah, great. Cool. Yusuf, anything to add?
+1 to the happy wife, happy life. Beyond that, remember dates. Remember dates. Mark them in your calendar. Have pre-reminders as well. Amazon delivery takes 2 days, so try to get those gifts ordered ahead of time.
I love the practicality of this advice. It's like just use your calendar alerts, use your reminders. Awesome. Yeah, so Tasha and Conrad, there was a note in the chat and I have to ask, when did the two of you get married?
Actually on the 5th.
Of this month.
Of this month? So you were about 2 weeks in. You're about 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
Happy
Pretty
wedding.
good at this.
It's been a good push.
Amazing.
We're still together.
Big congratulations. I love that we got you 2 weeks after your wedding day. That's totally amazing. Cast, come on back. Come on back, everybody. That marks the end of our show. Thank you so much, Conrad and Tasha. Thank you so much, Yusuf and Fatima. Incredible to hear your stories. And we have just a couple of minutes. Audience, how was that for you? Any questions that you have? Yeah. Any questions that you have or observations or comments for the couples or for the players? We'd love to hear them. Greg wants to know how the tiramisu was.
The best space object tiramisu I ever had.
Really, really good.
Delicious.
Awesome. Yeah. Conflict came in late. I loved it. Thank you for the note, Daniel. Yes. Conflict came in late.
Daniel's a writer. That's awesome.
I
know Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an author himself, so it's funny.
Oh, super cool. Super cool. Oh, the backgrounds worked well. The dialogue, especially in the middle part, was great. Could be used on Broadway. Nice job, everybody. I have a question for Conrad and Tasha and Yusuf and Fatima. What was that like from your perspective of like answering your questions and then watching what the players did with those, which wasn't exactly your story, but was sort of informed by them? Like, what was that like for you?
I thought the part about the dreams and how the cast kept playing that part up was actually so funny, because that was like one thing that, like, getting to know Fatima's family, they do take those dreams that seriously. So it actually mirrored real life quite well, which is pretty great.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were laughing through the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was awesome, guys.
Cool.
I laughed pretty hard with the time management.
I died.
It's like I am an hour late.
I'm like, he's got it. He's got me.
And then he brought up the watch, which was really good.
Oh my God. I lost my mind when you did the bit about the watch, because literally for our online wedding, there was one thing that I was trying to find that I misplaced somewhere due to my skilled knowledge of my apartment, which was my dad's watch. And I really wanted to wear that on the day. And I realized that it hadn't been working in probably 20 years now. So I went and I got it fixed afterwards. And now I have a retro watch with no bells or whistles just for that, which I'm not wearing today because I'm a genius. But the fact that you did that was crazy, just amazing.
That's like when the universe whispers something to the players that's real, and you're like, "Whoa, wait!" But that's actually true. Oh, very cool, very cool, awesome. Well, once again, I want to thank you. Excuse me. We'll just see two improvisers.
I think they mean in the same box.
Oh, in the same box.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
One day.
We would really like to be in the same box also.
Yeah.
We would like that box to be a theater. We would like all of you to be in our box with us. The nice thing about this is that we get to be joined by folks. Because Conrad and Tasha, where are you located?
We are in LA.
You're in LA.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Not
So
Louisiana.
not too far from you guys.
Is it great? Yeah, we get to play with folks from all over the place, and my guess is that Yusuf and Fatima would not be able to be here, given that their sleeping offspring are nearby. So it offers certain opportunities for sure, but we'd all like to be in the same box together again someday, and hopefully we will be soon. Awesome. With that, everybody, I would. Oh, hey, thank you, Catherine. With that, I would love to say goodnight. One more big hearty. Big hearty thank you and congratulations to Conrad and Tasha on your very recent wedding. So pleased to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you everybody for coming, everybody. Thank you for supporting live theater in the strangest time for live theater that there ever was. It's wonderful to have you here. We have one more performance of That's How It Happened next Saturday. So if you want to see new couples, new story, I hope you'll join us. And good night. Yay. Goodbye.
Night.
Good
Good night, everybody.
And thank you.
Good night.
All right, here we go.